20,000, 30,000, it's still very doable. I mean, 12 barbers can't cut 30,000 people.
Right.
Or let's cut it in half. Let's say half of the population is 10, still can't do 15,000. So for us, we're on like we're in the Tampa Bay area, but we are also on.
First shop that I opened there's 186,000 people in a 10-mile radius. So what I did, my mentor in Atlanta had 10 shops. So what I did is I literally went on the website of every landlord where his building was and got the demographics of where he was. And I was able to say, okay, let me get as close to Atlanta demographics as I can. And that's what I did in my market. So he got 190,000 people, 200. My shop in Atlanta here, I have a shop in Lawrenceville, there's 243,000 people in a 5-mile radius. So I got as close as I could in my city to that. And so by the time you do the math, if every barber was able to cut 50 haircuts a piece a week, you're still not touching, you're not even crossing 20,000 people. So if you can just get that, then you go into those demographics and figure out how many people, how many women, how many men, you know, all the races are in there, whatever races, and you kind of figure out everything you need from there, even household income.
Just so you guys know, like what we aim for is we hope that our barbers can cut anywhere from 50 to 100 clients. You know, if they can do more than that, great. But we won't hire anybody if we don't think they're gonna make money. We gotta know you're gonna make money, or we're not gonna hire.
So, any other questions? Okay, going on here. Because what we have up here, we got a mix, mostly movement shops, we got a commission shop right here.
All right, our plan was a little different. I started with a scenario. I don't have a way to illustrate right now. I'll give it to you quickly. Try not to confuse. When I first got in the shop, I noticed there was 8 barbers in the shop I worked at, but really there were only 3 who were really doing it big. Like, they had all their supplies, they marketed themselves, they promoted themselves, they were on time, they stayed until the closing, they weren't in and out of the shop, coming and going. You know, just the basic fundamental professional things. The rest of us basically ate off them, you know what I'm saying? Like, none of us had a following. And coming from a different business background, I found it absurd that I paid the same blueprint that this dude paid. You know, I ain't got nothing now. All I'm doing is eating off of what he's shooting. But I found out he paid the same rent as me. Obviously, that's not fair. It was working out for me, obviously. But I knew going forward, when I opened the shop, that wasn't going to be it wasn't inspiring. Because some of the other bottom 5 guys with me, they've been there years. They were happy making their 800, 900 bucks a week or whatever, and they didn't have to do nothing but show up and cut. Like, they were cool with that. But they should have been paying more, in my opinion. So what we do is, our system is a hybrid commission system, and it varies based on, we use analytics, so we track everything in my shop. Everything goes into the computer, and we track it. The main things being retention rate and occupancy, and like basically how many out of every 100 that you cut, how many came and asked for you specifically. So if he cuts 50 in a week for $1,000, but 45 of them asked for him specifically, and out of my 50, 45 of them were walk-in or shop clients. They'll sit with whoever. So now do we make the same amount of money? Of course not, but in every shop that I've ever heard of, they do make the exact same amount of money. So in our shop, we'll have drastically different paychecks. His paycheck may be as high as 900, mine may be as low as 600. And that's fair to me. So the people who are coming fresh out of school, they don't have any problem with it. Of course, they don't have a following. They're happy. They're coming in making 600 bucks a week, 800 bucks a week. And so that allowed us to grow quickly. It's all off analytics, and no one can, if they ever think that, well, it's not on the eyeball test. It doesn't matter that he cuts better than him, or that he's won all kind of trophies and awards, and he ain't won nothing. None of that matters. Out of every 100 cuts that you do, how many do you provide yourself, and how many do I have to provide for you? The ones I have to provide for are going to pay more. That's what allows me to pay. I have superstars in my shop who basically pay nothing in blueprint, like a small percentage, like maybe 10% or less. And then the majority of them pay 60 because they eat off of the 2 top guys, and that's fair. So that's how we do it.
So, how many people have really been watching the malls? And something I've experienced, Kevin and I, we're in a mall, and I'm seeing a lot of stores exiting malls. You know what I'm saying? Because malls are pretty much built on women's apparel and women's retail. But because of Amazon, the internet, so on and so forth, the whole tide is shifting. So a lot of people are closing the big stores. The Sears are going out of business. Kmart's are going out of business. And what we as an industry have to do is we have to make sure that we don't let anybody run us out of business. And the way that the rental structure is, I've watched the real estate market jump. A building that I looked at last year at $1,400 is now $35 because real estate is changing. So in my opinion, this is only an opinion, booth rent is going to work for a while, but we're about to actually get priced out of the market if we're not careful. That's my personal opinion.
That's the main reason I had to go the way I did, because in order, I wanted a nice shop. I spent $80,000 on my shop, and that's a substantial investment, and I'm not gonna make an $80,000 investment trying to make $1,000 a month on profit and booth rent or something like that. It's just not realistic. No smart businessman on the planet Earth will do it, so that's why barbers build these rinky-dink little shops, because there's no money to be made. Well, what is every other industry doing, guys? We could build a nicer shop, get nicer equipment, maybe advertise a little bit. That attracts the customers. The guys in my town, they were like, oh, he's spending all that money, though. Look here, it blew up immediately. People like a nice place. They like a nice location. It's clean. They like that. Well, in order to have that in a nice area of town, a really nice shop with nice equipment, what's that mean? My bills are real high. If I charge y'all $150 a week like everybody else, man, I'm gonna go in the hole. I'm certainly never gonna recoup my $8,000. So there's
Where are you at?
Warner Robins, Georgia. It's a small town south of Macon from here. It's an Air Force town, like 70,000 people, and we do $250,000 in sales a month. I mean, a year. We do about 70,000. And there's not a single person in my shop. I'll say this too, proudly. There's not a single person in our shop. Because of the way the booth renting, it almost encourages us to kind of fight and compete with one another. In our shop, the guys who make that high, we call them our featured barber. They charge twice as much as everybody else. They're booked up 3 weeks in advance, guys. Every single one of them, at all times. And there's a reason for that. But there's a responsibility. So they pay a much smaller percentage than the newer guys, but their responsibilities are much greater than the newer guys. You make paying 60%, you only got to show up, stand on that pad, and shop heads. That's all you got to do. The 90%ers are going to have a lot more responsibilities. They're the ones who help me train these guys and build these homegrown superstars. So a first-year student in my shop is going to make a minimum of $40 grand a year, but I have some that make over $50,000 a year first year out of school at Warner Robins, Georgia. More than one. There's 2 or 3 in this room. 3 in this room right here, right now. Our barbers get real paychecks, guys. They have verifiable income. They have houses. They buy cars. There's 3 or 4 barbers in my shop right now. Do not have 800 plus credit scores. Barbershop. I mean, this is a real career. It's a real profession. The booth rent, hustling, trying to pocket all my money, don't want to claim my taxes, all that stuff. You can do that if you want, but you're not going to grow an empire like we're doing here.
I'm glad you touched that, so I guess I can kind of segue into that. So typically, if you're trying to buy a house, you're going to need 2 to 3 years worth of verifiable income. So that's for all the people that are new and all the people that have been in it. You gotta start getting your ducks in a row so that when it comes time for you to buy a house, you have the 2 to 3 years worth of tax return. But back in the day, it was just off the eye test. You could say I made 80,000 and good. They didn't care. But now they check them at the IRS to make sure that you did pay taxes on whatever you take. And so you definitely have to have your ducks in a row so you can be able to buy a car, be able to rent buildings from, whenever you're trying to go to your shops and all the other things you want to do. Because what happens is, when you go to a car lot and you can't verify your income, they're gonna hit you with that 24% interest. They're gonna be like, we can finance you.
These jokers in my shop getting that 0% for 60, all that stuff we see on them commercials that we don't never qualify for. I'm going there for that deal, and then they be like, nah, you get $5 grand down, it's gonna be 24%. Yeah, that's me, my whole life, guys. All through, I was in my 30s before I started cutting hair. I had to learn this side from these. I have some very responsible barbers, man, that I work with, man, that pave the way. There's a difference. The image of a barber and the reality of it in my town is drastically different. Like, it's shame, guys. If you're still doing it the old way, man.
Wow. Yes. Courtney Caldwell, Share. For anyone who's just starting out and has no idea where to start to get pay status, we've actually created something for independent barbers, stylists, nail technicians, etc. If you go to shearshare.com/tax, for the first time ever, if you're independent, you can have access to free weekly pay stubs. We'll also give you a free tax savings account, and we will automatically file your quarterly taxes for you. Okay? So go to shearshare.com/tax. Super simple to sign up.
Maybe because she said quarterly, maybe you need to talk about how often they do need to file.
Yeah, that's important. That's very important.
We coach that in our shop as well, guys. Like, these are very important things, because as we grew, and there was plenty of guys who had no idea how to do these things. Well, I didn't know either. So of course, what do? I look to my friends. I have there's a guy in the room right now who wrote the most comprehensive tax information in the barbering industry. They're just for barbers. It tells you all about how to do your taxes. Perkins, right there. It's available online, guys. Like, it's an easy read too. You can read it one night. It'll change your life. These are things that will change your life and show you and how to get those big houses and those nice cars like everybody else. And keep them.